in the same old places to make the machine keep running. So, we'll see.
All right, well, the FaZe Clan podcast has now come to an end, and with that, start of Icebox Map 2. FaZe Clan up 1-0 after a 13-1 on Haven. They will be tasked with the defense first. And, well, that will be enough. That one shot will say Carpe Noctem retreating back towards spawn, potentially, and that's actually
Look
a
at this,
lot of space. Dicey's so far forward.
Yeah, Carpe Noctem assumes that's the only gimmick going on over there. They don't realize that there's also a double push happening where maybe they were just kind of the one on looking at all. Hoppin, though, gets a big entry here onto B site as they do make that under 2 press, as well as through long B. There is a quick flank in play, sure, but they're not going to get there fast enough to stop this plan. It's going to be all about the retake now.
Now tracking back where this flank is actually unfolding, but the problem is Larry collects too. Hoppin round mid, opposite side of the wall is Baby Bay. No updraft, so has to either knife or wait for this wall to fade away, and Hoppin now knows this. An isolated 1v1 here, and Baby Bay still wins it. Even though Hoppin had the jump on him, now fly from behind. That'll be enough to start to stick for the defuse. Halfway done. Trolls gotta get here. Gotta get here. The right click's good. Now up the ropes comes this follow-up. There's the second, but Baby Bay at range. No problem to make sure the 1v3 doesn't come true. And with the halfway defuse, plenty of time to
work, but eventually does get cleared out, and that's going to be all she wrote.
Larry thought about the wall.
Yeah.
Decided against it. Poison Cloud will block some line of sight, and it looks like Carpe Noctem will use that to slide at least the Sova player forward. So Paulie is at least in. Drool's up the ladder, will not be scouted, but meanwhile, Dicey's over through the long play through B, collects J and the spawn, and oh boy. Once again, it feels like Carpe Noctem's a bit trapped.
And this wall will get a chance to reinforce before the spam can really break it. You see Reality trying to come up through middle flank, but oh, I thought he was gonna get caught, but Fly actually gets silenced there. I believe that's the Headhunter, but FaZe still winning some key battles elsewhere on the map and will still remain a man ahead despite all of that. But at least Reality is starting to put a little bit of pressure, but Baby Bay seems ready for this.
Stay down.
Sure is.
Gun here.
I mean, with the low HP, it would have taken an amazing Headhunter shot to get the second. Ball still comes up. Spike is in the hands of Trules. Will stick for the plant. Wall gets broken. Dicey uses that as a chance to find the free kill as Trules is not allowed to escape, and then
prove it as Corey when it comes to like just raw fragging power, but he definitely still has that killer instinct about him, and that's nice pickup for FaZe in that regard.
Blades out. Baby Bay has the Sheriff just in case any of those 5 knives go a bit amiss. Quick, over the top, Hoppin, denied by the burst of Dicey's ADS, the Bulldog.
Oh my.
Now, looking for the reset. No, not gonna happen. So, okay, the knives do essentially fade away with only damage to be confirmed. Reality will also catch a heal, but Larry Banks trying to deny some of that. Will get a couple of connections with the Spectre from down low.
And they're trying to back off towards middle and long, but now Shot Up is taking up position there. At least gets the read that they're starting to double back at least some of their resources to this area. I think he spotted Trules' leg as well in there, perhaps. So we'll try to slow that down with the poison. Meanwhile,
and on the FaZe,
don't even have to commit that much utility to this B side of the map. It is so devastating for the attacking side. You want to force that out, but Hoppin gets a nice little entry there on the Flya. Hunter's Fury leading the way. They're starting to get some good space. Viper utility is down. Starting to get those slows around it as well. So they're taking good firm control of B. Walls down for the plant. Gonna force the retake out of FaZe, a man down.
Yeah, but
Let's
the
see how
thing
it plays out.
Chamber's not here. The reality is on the other side of the map, so technically speaking, this is a 4v4 for the retake. Emperor's popped. Baby Bay first blood. Hoppin holding on to yellow with all of his might. Curving the cloud burst. Larry now moving forward, using that as a chance to potentially get halfway through, but the resurrection comes out.
Something happened here. Again, I think they need to figure out a way to handle this B aggression from FaZe, because it's giving them so much flexibility on their rotations and utility usage that they can save for later rather than having to spend it to defend B.
Can you start to build some form of consistency here if you're Carpe Noctem? That's the real question. Because, look, this is a tough pull in the bracket for anybody. But you're still hoping that this team can
have this
provide you
happen.
something. Yeah.
This can't happen. And this has happened so many rounds where FaZe just walk up long B for free. They either get a kill or they get the intel, and they are able to more freely rotate towards middle and A. The only time that Carpe Noctem was able to stop that was last round, but it cost them 2 ults to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. And the thing is, you know, and I'm glad that you brought that point through, is it's like, yes, it's a tough pull, but like this is still a team you're hoping to qualify with, and you're gonna have one more chance to try to do that.
Right.
So a lot of problems currently for Carpe Noctem, especially this round, which is a 2v5 situation. They are on the A site, but how do you hold against all these FaZe Clan members? The good news is maybe you've got an angle here from Hoppin. Flawless for FaZe here through 7 rounds. Round 8. And how about Larry? Aggressive through the zip. Sees the utility and says, all right, let me back up just a touch. Now the Aldrone. Maybe a chance here for Carpe Noctem to kind of steal a play out of your book there, Dust, as here they come quickly. Larry up top, good slow orb. That actually pins a player back even with the wall. But that said, Hoppin still makes his way through. Now the dismiss. Gets through a large majority of the slow orb. The Viper Pit also part of the problem here as FaZe Clan have lost the site for now. Thing about it is there are still members that could deal with this, including Dicey, who's got himself an Empress. Jay for 1. Immediately the trade comes out. That'll take care of the Viper's Pit. And now Baby Bay with knives. A chance to do the 2v2. The Fuse still needed, a Viper's Pit of their own. And Carpe Noctem are going to fall back and try to swoop around the side. Pauly catches one. That will make safe and delude away this Viper's Pit, leaving Baby Bay by himself. Recon Bolt, of course, revealing his location. Wall in between him and the Sage, but largely Baby Bay focused on where Pauly has gone, and he's lost him completely, although it may not make much of a difference. Time now a bit of a problem. Up top, the updraft not going to work. The quick scope also not going to connect, and now time maybe the bigger opponent.
You would commonly expect it to be.
Revealing area.
The biggest thing is, do you try to set up to get this ultimate orb for Trules now? Or are you just going to play this one as if you just will earn it naturally by finding a kill?
This is a
Looks like
fast
it's
push.
the latter. Yeah, sure is. Aldrone will scout this, and there is defensive pressure here for FaZe. Oh boy, they're caught.
Baby.
They're caught.
Yeah, that's tough when you get darted in there. That tube is so spammable. There was really no way to fall back. You only have one direction you can travel to get out of there. And man, that is a tough loss for Carpe Noctem. Pauly's still trying to pressure along me. They're still trying to keep their mid pressure in place to under 2 position. It's like a lot going to come down the shot up here at yellow. He's still in this fight. And he does. Now he can focus and help out at mid.
Oh, look at the focus. All of the FaZe blue arrows turned their attention to mid. Trules still wins the first. Snakebite comes out. Counter slow orb in play. Jake tallies the second. Shot up in a little bit of trouble, but it's going to be allowed to live here. And now Bebe's here to help. Thought for a second that it was going to be an easy isolation
On Trules, but that's really about it other than the utility.
Yeah. You really can't expect them to come out this round.
Nah.
Unless they can collect weapons somewhere. That's really the only thing you would think.
Very situational to see it come out.
Oh, fly?
Hoppin got spotted for sure. Oh, wow, he still wins the fight, though.
I was going to say, I thought the same, but maybe Zappa's not looking
goodness.
that direction. When trades come through, Larry will commit the res, and the gunfights afterwards start to favor FaZe. Got ourselves a 4v3 after the engagement mid-map. Spike has made its way through, but the problem is anyone seeing shot him. He's still in a position to defensively hold on, and that is indeed the case. One more top window over by the kitchen. That should be tallied by any number of FaZe members.
And they need something, man. They need to keep this going. 2 is not enough, in my opinion.
No,
Not even close.
surely not enough. Tour's out for reality. First time we've been able to say that. He's been holding on to this for a while. Baby with the more traditional sniper rifle on the other side. Still aggression for FaZe through this B green alley, so
Yep.
the same
And a
thing, just
constant
different round.
factor. This time there's really no A defense in place. It's going to be FaZe more having to play the full-on retake now with Larry Banks just kind of holding back. Now he's starting to call for rotations, though, so now he's got a couple teammates in place.
Oh boy, Empress taken away. The res comes through, but the defense is now here. Also, it's starting to play in the flank. A couple of trades are solid for Carpe,
no.
and then a little bit of a miss from Dicey allows Trules to actually turn the numbers now favorably towards Carpe. Maybe on the retake. Changed his focus just before he could connect, and we get a spike line.
Tough 2v3 retake here, especially with the positioning, but Reality and Trules are a little bit low on health, so there is still some ways in, especially if Shadow can connect with that Phantom.
A lot of sound there from Trules' point of view, but he expects Shadow to come from behind. Now Baby Bay from the front, shot up from the back. Paulie still trying to hold tight corner. No, shot up still gets the kill. Now down to Trules, and you can just feel the frantic nature. Not sure what to look at
this point.
Well, here we go. Aldrone comes out. That does scout out Baby Bay, but it gets denied. Hunter's Fury is looking to chase down Baby Bay. Shot up is still forward. Shot up is still in a position to potentially just use their own utility. Baby Bay to the knives. Golly. It's just, oh boy. Oh God.
Oh boy, stop. Please stop. I feel like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of
some type of aggressive mindset. The answer is a definitive yes. So I think that, you know, that terrifying nature that came with FaZe Clan last year could definitely still be in the cards this year. Hop in, looking to deny this early play. Finds one, and then over the top. Trolls, no.
No. FaZe is not looking back here. As a spike will go down. It's only J13 and a Paulie left here. Try to bring this thing back. They're pretty much found out, though, already. Heal goes out as well, so now everyone on FaZe fully healthy to hold this.
Here, one enemy remains.
Just one Sheriff coming in here for Hoppin. I'm sure Reality probably has the pistol, but that's about it. Oh, shot up, I think, just slipped by. They didn't see him.
Sure did.
Didn't catch Trules off guard. Okay, at least it was traded. At least it's traded. That's something.
Yep. The 1-for-1, but with that, Baby Bay able to lock down the high ground, so Reality cannot contest the plant. And then down low, why not for Dicey? So, and a lower body. It's got 3 sections.
Yes.
All of the snowmen on the map only have 2 sections.
So they didn't break the rule then?
So they didn't break the rule.
Okay. Is that the conspiracy? That's it?
That's the conspiracy. I heard someone had brought that up last year. It may have actually been another one of our co-commentators that brought that up, and I was like, wait, that's actually huge brain.
Yeah, it's pretty big. We're going to see FaZe walling over the screen here and getting deep into A site right now. We'll just get the kill on the shot out. Spike is going to go down. Baby Bay watching for this flank, which is definitely coming. Plenty
Yes,
up.
it is. Oh, gosh. Okay, well, here we go. Pinstripe kill feed. Numbers good for the defense, 3v2. 2v2.
Oh.
And now it's down. Fly, okay, hop in for 3. Able to dismiss away. Shots to the left, Trules.
But that's one step.
And the thing is, it's not just, you know, at certain points going to be a fully bought phase. It's going to be a fully bought phase with ultimates to spend, too. And we haven't really seen them survive through phases ultimate plays yet, so. Okay, open exchange. Uh-oh, okay. This is all right. 1-for-1 all the way through. Hop in. Turns this to a 3v2 and gets away. Empress is available if needed. And oh my, that shock dart was tremendously close.
Indeed it was, as now we have to kind of settle back into the round. Big aggression from Carbonatum comes up nice. They do have a 3-on-2. They're now sending Hoppin around through A. Could catch a timing here on FaZe, who did have eyes on it for a moment, but now they're focused up on long B, and so they could very easily get pinched. As Paul's going to send the owl drone through. It's going to give Hoppin even more cover. Is going to catch Larry Banks off guard. Blindsides, and now it's only Flya. Drone goes by him. He might catch Paulie off guard. Indeed, gets that frag, but still has to worry about Hoppin.
One enemy remaining.
Oh,
finds that as well. 1v1 now, and he has Spike in time.
The thing about this is Jay has not made a footstep yet. No one has any idea where the Viper is, and the wall is placed over towards A. So Fly, I think, thinks that there could be over towards A or mid. Does he check on?
But the rest will just be on Sheriffs, though. They could very easily get some ults out. They're one away on a couple of players.
Yeah, that'd be key. Just trying to keep the economy not just in the financial department, but also, like you mentioned, with utility, ultimates, things of that nature. And the more complete and soundly you win this round for Carpe Noctem, the better, to try to kind of really exfoliate that point. Walls go down. Spike makes his way forward, and that's going to be surely a plant. Yeah, and it will.
Yeah, it definitely will. Flank, though, coming pretty quick outside A. It's all going to come down to whether or not Baby Bay and company can stop this flank. Baby Bay takes the first few shots, but is forced to dash away. But there is a follow-up from Dicey and company, but they're losing their fight. Trules leading the charge.
Good double, but now staying alive. Baby switches the angle. Fly comes through to take care of Trules.
Last player standing.
But it might not make much of a difference. Just down to Fly. 1v3. Let's get an AR. Nearly. Man, defensive stack over towards B. Look at the people, the agents that they have here. They could get aggressive, maybe try to get this for reality. He's not bringing a weapon, and they're playing for this tour de force earn.
Yep.
So that will be earned. He's able to get that through. Viper's Pit will try to slow down any hits towards A.
Trying to play through this Viper's Pit, just trying to brute force it again. They have so many ults at their disposal. They're getting flanked yet again. It's kind of deja vu from the previous round, if we're honest. We'll see if Faze can handle it better. Empress is out. Oh, this could be so big. They peek with that leer, but that's a great tour de force shot from reality, but it's quickly traded, and now they are a man behind. And they know on Faze's side that that Viper's still at A. But now they found out Pauly as well, but not before he gets a kill, so it's a 2v2. Tough spot for both teams, really. It could go either way at this point.
The thing about this is, Baby Bay, you have to feel like is going to have the confidence to sit there and say, I can
knows he can just go
wrap
long B
this
now.
B. Yeah, because you know this Viper's staying here, and I've got shot up making sure that if, you know, that Viper does leave, it should be killed on transition. So really this is just the trust of Baby Bay saying, I'll take this 1v1 versus Pauly. But will he be allowed to? Spike gets planted over the top of the second Hunter's Fury. Meanwhile, same breath,
no.
shot up finds the 1v1 on the opposite side of the map. So now if you're Pauly, you've got to go and got to go quickly. You know you've tagged up Baby Bay once, but where is he hiding? Doesn't quite guess correctly. Shock dart long. Pauly